The AD200 has become a game-changing piece of lighting gear for me. It's portable with wireless controls. It has accessories that help it adapt to most lighting situations, and it produces the beautiful light that I am looking for. It has become my #1 piece of lighting gear. So let's talk about the AD200. First of all, the AD200 is super portable. It comes with a nice little carrying case where you can put the AD200 and a few accessories in. But now that I've had it for a while, I gotta be honest, I just throw it in my bag. I have a roll top in my Provoke light. It fits perfectly there. And I can even fit 2 in if I choose. It also fits very easily into my Shimoda bag when I'm going to do events. It is super easy to carry around. I made the big switch over to AD200s from the Alien Bs that I used to have, so now I have 4 AD200s. I got a bag from Godox and it comfortably fits 4 AD200s with accessories. I want you to think about that. A whole lighting kit in one backpack. That, to me, is super convenient. The other piece that makes the AD200 so powerful is the accessories that go along with this little piece of lighting equipment. One piece that you have to have is the S2 bracket that makes it a Bowen Mount. So what does that mean? That means this becomes something that's really cool and it transforms it into something that is very usable and very practical in any lighting situation. My favorite modifier is an Octabox. So I use the Westcott Octabox XL, and I can attach it very easily to the AD200. Actually, that's what I use on location all the time. In studio, I use Angler equipment or an Angler Octabox, and I connect it to my AD200s, and I am able to do everything that I need to do. I also can connect strip boxes, so basically anything with the Bowen Mount, you can connect to an AD200 when you have this accessory. This one is hands down the one accessory you have to have with an AD200. So some of the other great accessories come from being able to change the flash heads on the AD200. It comes with a regular flash head, but actually my favorite one is to put the bulb on the AD200. I like soft light. That's what gets me going. That's the type of photography that I enjoy. So when I put the bulb on and I put my Octabox with my diffusers in it, I get beautiful lighting that I'm searching to get. There also is a round head that you can put on your AD200. This is very useful for lighting backgrounds. So if you're doing headshots, maybe you have 2 AD200s lighting your subject from the front, but you need to get that background white, you can put the AD200 with that round head, put the little light dome on the top, and it can get that background white for you. That is a great use for it. Also, the round head is really good for lighting up whole areas. So I was shooting a huge group within a church. The church was very lowly lit, so I needed to light it up. Very simple. I put AD200s on stands with the round heads with the light dome on the top, pushed them up real high so that I bounced it off the ceiling, and it filled the whole room with light. So these modifiers are so convenient and they make this unit so powerful. Also, with the round light head, you get something that's very useful too, and that is the ability to put gels within that little diffuser and, light the backgrounds, get really creative with color. That is super useful. Or if you're just trying to color correct, you can do that as well, adding some gels inside of the AD200. It also has barn doors, which I have lost. It has a snoot, and it also has a grid that you can put on the AD200. So many accessories that you get access to when you get that round head. So you may be like me, and one of your concerns is the AD200 powerful enough to do all the things that I needed to do? Well, there is a solution for this as well. If you need more power, then it has the Godox ADB2. And what this allows you to do is use the power from 2 AD200s, the bulbs from 2 AD200s, and it turns your AD200 into an 400. So if you need more power, there's a solution for that. So that's very thoughtful. I was shooting out in full sun one day. I was trying to overpower the sun, and actually I used two AD200s to light the subject, and I was able to get some beautiful shots out in full sun. It most certainly was not the best time of the day to be shooting, but that's when we actually had the opportunity. So that's when it was. And this solution actually was a huge help for me to get the lighting that I needed for that time of day. A great accessory to go along with your Godox is the X Pro. This is the Canon one. What I love about this, first of all, is it allows you to get super creative with your light, and it gives you so much control because you can assign each light its own group, and you can control the power of each group. So what I like to do is I like to have my key light maybe at about 1/16 power, and then I can have my field at 1/32. But if I want to make changes on the fly, with this, it is super easy to do. So this gives you a lot of control over your AD200, and it unleashes the power that you get with the wireless system. Now, there is one accessory that I do not recommend, and that is this little protector. It seemed like such a good idea. I was so worried about my bulbs breaking and, breaking the bulb in the bag. So I bought these. The problem is, putting this on makes me feel like I'm gonna break everything, not just the bulb, but the AD200 itself. I read the reviews before I did this video. Some people love these. I have a huge problem getting these on the AD200, and I have another huge problem taking them off. So I just stopped using this because I thought that it was actually going to break my AD200. So try it out. I don't know, it may work for you, but for me, it seemed like it was going to break something. What's interesting is, here is another accessory, and this one actually just slides in so easily. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure who made this, if it was Godox themselves, but this one does slide in my AD200 very easily. It's a little reflector that you can use, and I actually have two of these, and I've never used them before. I need to try these out and see how good they are without fusing light, but this could be a great solution for you. There also is a little beauty dish that attaches the same way, that connects directly to your AD200. But again, I'm pretty much the Octabox guy. That's what I use most of the time if I'm not using umbrellas. So those have not been used, but I need to try those out and just see how they work. They might be great. I've just never used them before. One accessory that I do recommend are these little protectors that you can put on the back of your AD200, which keeps it when it falls down. If it hits, it's going to hit this rubber here and probably decrease the chance of you breaking your light. What actually led me to getting the AD200 is I broke an AD600 because it fell. The wind blew it down and it fell and it broke, and it worked no longer. So when I'm out on location, I'm outside, I like using these adapters. It makes me feel better. Interesting fact, since I've bought these, the AD200 has never fallen over. Before I got these, I had one fall over before, got scratched up, kept working, but that's actually when I decided to invest in these. And once I invested in these, it didn't fall over anymore. So maybe there's some type of special something that goes with this, that when you put this on your AD200, it just won't fall over anymore at all. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. So that is my full Godox AD200 setup and all the accessories that I have to go along with it. I've got to say, this is a super powerful kit. It gives me everything that I need. I've never looked back and said, you know what, I made a mistake and I should have gone with something more powerful. They're so portable, they're so functional, they're so easy to use. These are my go-to lights. But whichever lights you have, I just hope that you're using them, and I hope that you're enjoying them, and I hope you're getting it lit. All right, listen, thank you for tuning in, and then the next time we'll talk about how I actually set these things up for a shoot. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.